Hey, what's up, y'all? Bushel Billy here on July the 18th, 2023, and thinking about our progress of our corn crop and receiving some questions on, is it ahead, is it behind, has it been cooler, it's been cloudy, it's been smoky, what's the story with the progress of the corn crop? So I sat down with the GDU calculator and did some figuring this morning, and just to kind of see where we're at benchmarked against other years. So in this example, I used a 213-day hybrid planted on May the 12th in Madison County, Ohio. And we're pretty much in line with the 30-year average. The 30-year average is about 1,240 GDUs. That 113-day hybrid planted May 12th will be sitting about 1,210, so about 30 GDUs behind, but pretty much on the 30-year average. However, if you look at the last four growing seasons, 19, 20, 21, and 22, they ran way above average. And on July the 18th, in those 4 years, our average would have been around 1,340 GDUs. So while we're right on the 30-year average, we're about 130 GDUs behind the last 4 years, which, depending on whether you use 66 or 80 GDUs per leaf, that puts us somewhere between a leaf and a half to 2 leaves behind the last 4 years. So this 2023 is more similar to 2015, 16, and 17. And as far as daytime temperatures and crop progress, you have to go back to clear to 2009 to find a curve that matches 2023. So it's been one of the cooler summers since 2009. So we've had plenty of heat, plenty of moisture to grow a crop. It's kind of at a simmer, a slow boil, and moving along. And most of the state of Ohio is entering tassel. What this means, I'm not worried about getting the crop finished. I think we'll have plenty to get the crop finished, and August and September can be completely different than what we've had so far. However, if we stay on the path we are, from a management standpoint and a harvest standpoint, that 113-day hybrid would have black layered, which is 32% moisture, somewhere around September 25th. September 20th, September 25th, the last 4 seasons. This season, if it keeps going the way it is, we're going to see that 113-day hybrid planted on May 12th with black layer somewhere around the 10th of October. So still plenty of growing season for Ohio to finish a crop, get it mature, and get it to dry down. However, we've been kind of used to going out middle of September and shelling some high moisture corn, and by the 1st of October it's off to the races. But on our current path, it looks like we will be into October, a week or so before we can really get serious about corn harvest. But again, September is a funny month in Ohio. I have baked in the month of September, and I have frozen in the month of September. So if August comes in and we roll into Labor Day with 90-degree heat, we could finish this crop off in a hurry. Low and slow is not bad for grain fill. We usually say we have about 60 days of grain fill on average, which our growth pattern is on the 30-year average. However, if we're extraordinarily hot, or, and it doesn't take much, 3, 4, 5 degrees above average, we can shorten that 60-day grain fill up quite a bit, down to 50 days. Or if it's cool, it drags that grain fill out. So as long as we're staying somewhere around that average, we'll have a solid 60 days of grain fill and plenty of time, especially for you high yield guys, to chase test weight and kernel depth. It's a nice, low, slow grain fill period. The plant isn't overly stressed. It's not overly worked. It's resting well in the evenings. You remember an earlier video where the corn plant shuts down at night, or needs to shut down at night for repairs and maintenance. And in very high temperatures, it doesn't get a chance to shut down at night. Well, we're in a scenario now that we're coming up close on tassel and pollination. We've got great temperatures for grain fill and great environment for these plants to shut down and rest at night so they can maximize productivity during the day. So all this is stacking up to be a very good season, a very long season. We're going to have every day of grain fill that these plants need, unless something changes in the foreseeable future. So if you are debating, if you're in Ohio and you're right at tassel, you're right before tassel or at tassel, and you are debating management on this corn crop, keep in mind that it's got at least another 60 days of work to do. And we talk about disease pressure, stalk strength, plant health, we got a long ways to go. So we've got a great crop coming. In my opinion, it's worth doing some late season management to get it across the finish line, but it's going low and slow right now, and should finish up fantastic for us. So anyways, that's where we're at so far. Catch you later. Be safe.